Living the Pranic Lifestyle Masterclass. You're going to love this mini course. There's me with Master Choa Kok Sui, my mom in Canada in the year 2000. That was a fantastic event. In this course, you're going to learn how to use pranic aromatherapy to quickly cleanse and energize your chakras and aura. You get to learn how I use laser crystals to purify and protect my energy, projects, home, family, and business. And there's crystals like these. And they don't have to have the gold. But when they're a certain shape like this, the energy comes out very fast. And you can clean stuff energetically very quickly. You get to learn about power rings for clairvoyance, prosperity, energetic protection, and rejuvenation. I'm going to tell you how to attract high-paying clients, and you'll see inside one of my case studies of a client I've had for 10 years, probably over 10 years, who pays by the year up front, and how you can attract these type of clients. And I'll show you how I built a spiritual business that combines, I'll show you also how to combine your service and your work so you can generate good karmic royalties from the work that you do. And you'll see behind the curtains of my current business. And one example of how this works is like, say, I sell rose oil, right? And it helps people be more stress-free, and it puts love in their, in their aura, and it's lots of pink light, and, probably can help them attract love and just feel better. And so every time they use this, there's like a, I like to think there's like a little karmic royalty comes back. Like crystals, every time people, clean stuff and do healing work, should be karmic royalties. Every time people use these products, they use the sprays, purifies their chakras and aura. So it brings like, wave of good karma. So you're actually like doing stuff that makes a difference in the world, getting paid, and, combining your business and your spirituality. And you'll learn more about Master Choa Kok Sui, and I'll tell you about some of my many trips I had with them and some of what he told me. There's Kim and Samson and my mom on the Pranic Healing Cruise 2018, I think it was. Nice. It was a very good cruise. So in the Pranic Lifestyle Masterclass, we'll show you how to discover a way to unlock cleaner chakras, enjoy pranic aromatherapy, and how to prepare a salt bath, how to bless the water and the salt and the oil, and many, many, many more things. And you can purify your own aura and chakras, homes of negative emotions like anger, fear, and worry, and raise your energetic vibration. These days, most people are swimming in the energetic mud of the world. The tricky thing is that most people don't spend enough time on clearing their energy, so they let the anger and stress accumulate in their cells, chakras, and organs. These stagnant energies impact you, and they can block you in your relationships, finances, and career. In fact, if you learn how to quickly clear your past emotional baggage and daily stress, it's actually going to save you time and energy and help you be free from your past. So my name is Rocky Patel, and I'm a Pranic Crystal Healer, founder of PranicLifestyle.com, author of Pranic Lifestyle and Golden Aromatherapy. I devoted my life to gaining expertise in the healing arts, the spiritual arts, hypnotherapy, Reiki, Taekwondo, pranic healing, all the different, levels of pranic healing here. And also, doing lots of Arhatic yoga. There's a Caribbean cruise there. Love that water. So how's pranic lifestyle changed my life? Well, back in 1996, I was a young lad searching for purpose in life. One day, when I was in my 20s, I was looking through the New Age newspaper, and I found an interesting ad of a hand with light coming out of it. It caught my attention. I went to a pranic healing event with Master Choa. Ever since that day, I've been doing pranic healing every day since then. But I saw Master Choa healing, doing sweeping on a young kid's ear. And then the kid was either deaf, I think, and Master Choa was trying to work some miracles on the kid. And I was like, wow. And this is like the first time I saw pranic healing. I walk in and like they're sweeping some kid's ear. I'm like, wow, this is, very cool. It can be used, to actually help people. And that, I've been practicing pranic healing daily, morning till night. And this is the pranic lifestyle. And at the time I was searching all the books on fairies, angels, astral projection, past lives, crystal healing, magic, love spells. And I really wanted to make an impact on the world, help alleviate suffering, and generate good karma at the same time. And meditate and, help calm my mind. And, at the time I didn't know my purpose in life, and I was thirsty for spiritual and material wealth. My immediate desire was to find a genie in a bottle to grant all my wishes. I thought if I could find a guru meditating in a Himalayan cave and meditate for the next 20 years in a loincloth to learn the spiritual techniques to reach enlightenment, I would do it. I felt terrible because I felt lost in an ocean of despair, hopelessness, searching for love, prosperity, and peace. I was constantly reading books and listening to cassette tapes of Deepak Chopra talking about bosons, leptons, and pions, and how the world is holographic and the world is in your head. I felt like a failure in life without a purpose and thought I was useless. I thought I was a hopeless loser. As I was sitting there at 2 a.m. in the morning watching a John Woo real estate commercial, I thought the man was psychic and was coming alive to talk to me through the TV screen. He was saying, "Hey you, sitting on the sofa. You're fat, broke, and stupid. You a loser." At this point, I knew I had to do more with my life and live a life of passion, purpose, and profit. The guy was surrounded by bikini-clad babes living his best life. A few months later, I just landed in Caracas, Venezuela, with $20 in my pocket, a suitcase full of oils and crystals. In the taxi on the way to the hotel, I was worrying how I was going to pay for the hotel and class fee. I had to sell some oils, sell some crystals. And, I was in a Spanish-speaking country, and this gringo did not speak Spanish. I would have to hang out in the hotel lobby the whole night and beg them to let me in the class for free the next morning. But then, as if by chance, something amazing happened. I sold lots of oils and crystals and made enough money to pay for the hotel room and the class fee. As a wave of relief washed over me, I got a great idea. There's me at one of the events there, selling crystals and oil. I think that was one of the retreats in Mahwah, New Jersey. Fantastic event. That's when I realized I could make money and generate good karma at the same time. I decided to combine my business and my spirituality. As Tony Robbins says, make your business spiritual. It was now I realized that energetically blessing and cleansing oils and crystals could exponentially magnify the potency of these natural substances. It came to mind the road paved with gold, diamonds, and rainbows had been shown to me. Now I know that anybody who wants to increase their spirituality should step onto the spiritual path and start doing the Twin Hearts meditation and take salt baths daily. And we're going to tell you all about, how we do it. As a result, I started doing hours of meditation and took aromatherapy baths like my life depended on it. And I remember one of the first times I took the coffee and salt bath. Afterwards, I was just like amazed. And then every day after that, I was taking, coffee with salt baths and, we'll show you more about, how to make these recipes. After that, my chakras and aura were much cleaner and I had more inner peace. And now money flows to me easily, constantly, and in great abundance. My mind would be still and calm in between meditations as I went about my daily life. Once Master Choa Kok Sui blessed a tray of 200 bottles of eucalyptus oil, crystals, and herbs, I realized that I could make a living selling energized oils, herbs, and crystals. My plan was to start selling Master Choa Kok Sui's Om CDs, Twin Heart CDs, Aura Spray, and my oils and crystals. This is Master Choa Kok Sui here, reading The Existence of God is Self-Evident book. So, I started traveling all over the United States and the world, studying with Master Choa Kok Sui, and traveling quite a bit, studying, with Master Ko. But, I didn't stop there. Oh, there was a Caribbean cruise there. We're blessing the water with healing energy. I first wrote my first book and started teaching about aromatherapy and crystals. After that, I decided to share energized oils, crystals, and herbs with people all around the world. There's Milan, Italy there. It's a great class. But there was still a problem. I would have to travel 6 weeks at a time on teaching tours to spread my message. I realized I couldn't be in more than one city at a time, at least not yet. Looks like that was Prague there. After missing my children to one of the many trips, I was wishing I could still be able to spread this message without traveling. I loved traveling. I would, teach on the weekends and hang out, in European cafes all during the week, hanging out, different cities, every week. And, it was fantastic. But I was fed up and I felt like a smuggler as I had to go to customs explaining what I was doing with a suitcase full of money, oils, and crystals. It's like Prague there. All over the world, I saw how the water, soil, and air were being polluted not only chemically, but energetically. Fantastic workshop there. People are using skincare and personal care products that are poisoning and disrupting their hormones. I ended up getting so frustrated that I decided to launch an online masterclass where I could spread my teachings 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I still love to travel and teach, though. But I created the Pranic lifestyle where I combined my passion, spirituality, and business all in one. I thought if I could create something that would make it possible so I can help improve the lives of people all around the world and generate lots of good karma at the same time, I'd be really happy. I tackled the chore of making over 1,300 slides to teach you what I have learned over 20 years of meditations and hundreds of workshops. After years of study, I realized human beings are being poisoned by their lifestyles. I get to live a life of passion, profit, and purpose. And people need clean water, air, and food, and energy. So I started to let other pranic healers, aromatherapists, crystal enthusiasts, meditators, energy coaches, and yoga practitioners use the pranic lifestyle. As a result, I was able to achieve the following. These are just some of the reviews we have from some of our past work. I won't bore you with all the but you can go and look at all these online. I get to serve the world, do what I love, and make money at the same time. I get to wake up people to the world of energy, like how negative cords, negative thoughts, the electromagnetic fields, and microwave radiation from cell phone towers, cell phones, and Wi-Fi, and the electricity in our own homes affect our chakras, aura, and our overall health. After creating the pranic lifestyle, I was not only able to work from anywhere, make a fantastic income, and operate a spiritual business, I've also been able to stop worrying that I wasn't living the life I should be living. My life is filled with passion as I teach the pranic lifestyle. I am now a professional aromatherapist and an advanced pranic healer. Pranic healing has been a great use in my life. I have helped my parents, family, and the community and have seen it make a great difference in their lives and the lives of hundreds of people, if not thousands. And in the end, all this means I am now able to spread the work of my beloved teacher, Master Choa Kok Sui. And what you're going to learn in week 1, the introduction to the pranic lifestyle. The pranic lifestyle gives you the power to learn how to easily energize gemstones and crystals with divine healing energy, prosperity, and love. It is good to purify your own aura and chakras and homes of negative emotions and raise your energetic vibration. The tricky thing is that most people don't spend enough time on cleaning their energy. So they let the anger and stress and, contamination accumulate in their cells, chakras, and organs. And the negative cords accumulate. These stagnant energies impact you and they can block you in your relationships, finances, and career. In fact, you can quickly learn how to clear your past emotional baggage and daily stress. It's actually going to help open up channels of abundance in your life. Not only energetically, but, on many levels. The special energizing in the essential oils and crystals are the secret power to our pranic lifestyle oils and crystals. Instant relief can be felt when using these consecrated essential oils on the energy centers, in baths, or in salt scrubs. It's rose oil, so good. When consecrated crystals are worn on the body, they have an effect on the chakras and aura. Like wearing a consecrated diamond can greatly increase the size and hardness of the aura. Master Choa Kok Sui mentioned to me that there were many teachings about aromatherapy, and he strongly encouraged me to do continuous research to study the subject more thoroughly. You're going to have to learn how to use crystals for anchoring specific energies and use special crystals to absorb and divert psychic attacks. How to cleanse crystals. I hear many stories of people accidentally breaking the tips of their crystals, causing them to break. When healing crystals become contaminated, their energy flow is greatly reduced and can cause them to break. They break so the contamination can be released. We have been using essential oils to help minimize contamination and help to cleanse our crystals for years. This is basically putting, some oil on the crystal. That's rose oil. You can tell a big difference when using the oils on the crystals. They become shiny and very vibrant. Smells so good. I usually cleanse my crystals under running water after spraying and using lavender salt to gently scrub the crystal. This process carries away the contamination. It's Happy Spirit. You can get that at praniclifestyle.com. I started cleansing my laser crystals after helping Master Choa Kok Sui clean his healing crystals several times. Once he did a mass healing on an entire class of 250 people using his gold rod laser crystal. And then he handed it to me to clean. And he was like, hey, you go clean this. And, I was rinsing it with, in the sink and rubbing it with fine salt. And Master Choa came in and he was like, is it clean? And I said no. So Master Choa took the crystal in his hand and he projected a powerful current through the crystal. And then he handed it back. and the crystal was super cleansed and energized. So you can take an energetically dirty crystal and you can feel or scan it for dirty energy. And you know when you rinse it under running water, you can see a huge difference. I mean, you could take your crystal, like if you have a crystal or ring, just kind of scan the energy of it, feel the quality of it. Like if you have your healing crystal, just imagine it, take a sweep of the energy of it, right? How does that feel in your hand? I'll give you a second to do that. So you can spray bicolored energy. When using essential oils on crystals, the crystals become affected by colored energies of the oils being used. Like I was just using rose oil. It's lots of pink and gold energy. So the aura, the energy of the crystal turned pink. When cleansing a crystal with gold rod in it, you can spray with alcohol and lavender and, rinse it under running water. And this is what the solid 24 karat gold crystal looks like. It makes the healings and, purifying very quick. And they're made from some of the rarest quartz in Brazil. You can quickly cleanse and negative emotions and with the gold laser crystal. And the gold rod makes the energy move fast, like lightning. And you can cut negative energy cords very quickly. Cutting negative draining energy connections from energy vampires. And, many people think that it takes an hour or more to clean, a client's chakras or their own chakras. But, you can do it very quickly with, the right crystal. You can quickly energize people and places. Quickly pull down and project powerful healing pranas. And you'll feel the power when holding one of these babies. Within minutes, you'll feel lighter as the gray energy is dissolved from your chakras and the living and workspace, and it costs the price of a short vacation. These gold laser crystals are very rare, and the healing sessions become very quick with these crystals, and the energy flows out of the crystal like lightning and penetrates very deeply. And you can learn more about Pranic Crystal Healing by taking the workshop, or you can get the book on Amazon.com. And contamination to the healer is significantly reduced because the crystals can hold a lot of dirty energy. I have one client who uses one of these to cleanse an entire hospital. Just having this type of crystal wander around the house or holding them can quickly fill the energy body with prana. Essential oils can be used on rings, pendants, and crystals that are worn on the body. Crystals that are worn on the body can become dirty very rapidly. They are likely to absorb dirty or stress energy from the wearer and the environment. The use of power rings is the secret of magicians and master healers for power, healing, and prosperity. You can use colored pranic energies of the colored crystals for facilitating rapid healing on many levels. And when you have gemstones with diamonds, this has a hardening effect, and the diamond itself has a hardening effect on the aura of the people who wear them. This is great for protection and rooting, but it can also make the person's willpower and energy harder. And so basically, and we'll explain more about this in the actual workshop. But like, say the husband or the guy gives the woman a diamond, like a big diamond. Well, as soon as they get that, the aura becomes bigger and harder, but their willpower becomes really strong also. So if they're already kind of, strong-willed, then they'll become even more, it's great for protection, but, you can do things like give emerald or amethyst or, pink stone, pink stone with a diamond on it. But you can use certain stones along with diamonds to have actually a magnifying accent. And having a diamond that is with the wrong shape energetically drills a hole in your finger and making the aura weaker. And we'll talk more about that in the workshop. Gemstones can also absorb stress and anger from the people wearing them. So if you don't energetically clean and keep clean daily, the energy of your diamonds, gemstones, and crystals worn on your body, you can be reabsorbing that dirty energy from the gemstone. Sometimes the crystals may absorb psychic attacks directed towards the wearer. So we'll see you next week. We'll be talking more about the pranic lifestyle. We'll see you on video 2.